Today, we'll be looking at a way in which we can optimize our breathing. This breathing is called Kapalabhati, sometimes called also breath of fire. Before we get into this breathing, let's quickly have a broad look of how breathing works. We have the main muscle of respiration, which is our diaphragm. The diaphragm separates our two cavities, the chest cavity from the abdominal cavity. Without the diaphragm, it would be impossible to breathe. So we say the diaphragm is the main muscle involved in respiration. We have also other muscles that are called the accessory muscles of breathing. Those are the intercostal muscles, which are between the ribs, and a group of muscles called the serratus, posterior, superior at the top of the back, and inferior at the lower back. Now, these two muscles aid in further expanding the rib cage, as well as the intercostal muscles. In this breathing exercise, we will be mainly using our diaphragm. The benefits of this exercise are strengthening of the diaphragm and abdominal muscles, increase of circulation and blood and oxygenation to the cells, and also adjusting the autonomic nervous system, the system which allows us to, for example, breathe, or the heartbeat, or digestion. Now, it is important to notice that the diaphragm, we naturally know how to use our diaphragm. For example, in a situation where we're asleep, the diaphragm works mainly at the same time as the other muscles are mainly relaxed. So let's take a comfortable pose, lying down first, with the legs bent and the feet on the floor. We're going to place one hand on the upper belly. We place the hand in the upper belly because we can feel more the movement of the diaphragm. You don't have to have your hand here, you can have them down. But if you feel you need more awareness of what's happening, you can place your hand on your upper belly. Now, the first step for this exercise will be just to notice the movement of the diaphragm as we breathe naturally. So all we're going to do is lie down, hand on the belly, and basically we're going to do nothing. We're simply going to relax as much as we can and allow the breath to be automatic. As we breathe automatically and normally, without trying to force the breath deeper or longer, you will notice that the belly starts to rise as we breathe in and fall as we breathe out. So I'm going to demonstrate for a few moments. Once we become aware of the movement of the diaphragm, remember, you can stay here for as long as you need or repeat as many times as you need. We come to a comfortable sitting position. So from a comfortable sitting position, same exercise, just hand on the belly, become aware of the movement of your diaphragm. Notice that as I breathe mainly through the upper belly, the muscles or the thorax, let's say, remains more or less still. Now, how does Kapalabhati work? How does breath of fire work? Imagine you have something in your nose that you're trying to get rid of. We exhale forcefully as we contract the muscles in the abdominal wall to let this imaginary thing we have in the nose come out. And then we relax. To begin with, do it only once or twice. So you breathe in normally a couple of times. And when you're ready, soft inhale and exhale. Let the breath come back to normal. And then soft inhale and exhale. Now, when you get accustomed to this work, we're going to do it a few times consecutively. So maybe twice or 3 times. Inhale softly. 3 times. Then let your breath relax. And do it one more time. Together, inhale. It is important to notice that as you exhale, you contract the abdominal muscles to push the air out through the nose. But you must be able to relax your belly to allow the breath to come in. The exhalation is forceful. The inhalation is a relaxed inhalation. So once you get accustomed to do this a few times, say 3 times, take a small gap, repeat another 3 times, do 3 or 4 rounds. Once you feel comfortable with it, we take it a little further. So we were going to practice together slowly, at a slow pace, exhaling forcefully to push it in, inhaling to relax. Exhaling to push it in, inhaling to relax. And we're going to do that for about a minute. So it is important that if you feel at any point a little dizzy, or if you feel some pressure in the ears or the eyes, or you have problems sometimes with the nose, that you stop, you take a break, you repeat again. If it persists, just altogether stop the exercise, maybe take it another time. So together, sitting down nice and tall, straight back, straight spine. Going to close the eyes, and we're going to repeat for about a minute this same exercise. Now, how do we end the exercise? To finish the set, we're going to take a deep breath, and we're going to hold the breath in. Now, there are many benefits of holding the breath in. It increases circulation and oxygenation to the blood. But it is important not to overdo it. So hold the breath in, expand your ribcage, take a deep, full breath into your ribcage. And as you hold the breath, make sure you don't tense your shoulders, you don't tense your neck, you don't tense your face. Keep the expansion of the chest as you hold the breath. 1, 2, 4, 5 seconds. And then slowly, softly exhale. When you exhale, make sure that the throat and the back of the mouth are soft. So you don't exhale like, but it's a soft exhalation. So let's just practice for about 10 seconds, breath of fire, and then we will take a full deep breath. We're going to hold for about 3 seconds, and then we're going to exhale and finish the exercise. So nice and tall, back of the neck long, softly inhale to begin. Inhale deeply. And exhale. Begin with 1 minute a day, practice every day, and you can slowly increase it up to 3 minutes. It's a good amount of time to practice this exercise. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next time.